Reverse speech. In the latter days of Earth, before it exploded into the shards and stones of the new asteroid belt that surrounds the Sun in place of the old orbiting planets, the science of reverse speech had been the vanguard of the increasingly peaceful society that had inhabited most countries. For those that may not know, science had discovered that all people, everywhere, spoke two distinct languages simultaneously. One language, the conscious spoken word, is understood with the left brain and the conscious mind. The other, spoken in metaphors and emanating from the right brain, and in reverse, happens simultaneously and is understood subliminally. The information dispensed from the right brain appears in the conscious mind as intuition. One of the benefits of this discovery was the increasing inability for people to lie to each other. There was no way to squelch the intrepidly truthful right brain, and as people learned to pick up the intuitive information as second nature, duplicity became impossibility. Conversely, Mother Nature became more and more erratic. As mankind became more ordered and peaceful, the planet frayed at the edges. The whole earth became hotter and hotter each summer. Tornadoes became unseasonable and flooding forced entire countries to take up residence with their inland neighbours. The same science that had tamed the devil within mankind could find no answer to the dissolution of the planet. The only answer was to build environmental cones over major cities and huge anti-gravitational complexes beneath the city streets. Once finished, these flying cities lifted off from the bosom of their mother as the inner core of the earth exploded. Mankind spread out throughout the vastness of the stars. It seemed to me many times that I was perhaps the last human in the universe. None of this was any help to me at the moment. I sat in a booth at the local Hukkes, sampling the only beer to be found in the universe, and awaiting a to-go plate to be brought to me by the pretty blue-skinned waitress. Across from me at the table, with a blaster aimed at my head, sat the bounty hunter known as Critch. His green head and alien eyes were just a bit too large for the rest of his frame. His lack of a neck was functional to the extent that his whole upper torso was used to keep him balanced and not hopelessly face down in a gutter somewhere.
I know who you are.
Really? And why didn't you tell me and we're back now? I slowly reached for my atomizer beneath the table, which I had placed on the seat next to me.
You are the man who destroyed Arden Hook and brought down his regime. You are the man with the dragon on his back. The man with the high price on his head.
The alien's black eyes hid his intentions as he spoke, but I had the feeling he would rather have brought me into the makeshift remnant of Hukkes officials in a living state, rather than as a dead husk. If that were true, words he called me, as I began to grip the trigger on my atomizer. Why in the universe would I come back here to this hellhole of a planet?
Guilt, perhaps, due to the fact that you helped to create this uncivilized disaster society that was once proud and strong.
The man you're looking for wasn't the one who crushed his own people under his heel, now is he? He wasn't the one who lived in a palace while his people starved.
Hook was a hard man, true, but his people never wanted. They never timbered that.
You're talking about his family, not his people. If I'd been this man you're looking for, I would have assisted the Rebel Alliance too, but I certainly wouldn't be so crazy as to return here, risking my life once again for practically nothing.
Take off your shirt, human, and prove to me you are not the man with the dragon tattoo.